Do you remember the first time you felt the wet sand on the bottom of your feet? Or listened to the wind at the top of a mountain? Or stood in the presence of a lion? Those moments we experience life on this planet are a gift. A gift we believe belongs to every child around the world, today and for generations to come. Disney and nature, caring for the world we share.
Hello, I'm Walt Disney. You've probably heard people talk about conservation. Well, conservation isn't just the business of a few people. It's a matter that concerns all of us.
Conservation has been an important part of what we do since Walt's time. We tell stories about nature the way only Disney can, and we inspire kids to discover and care more for the natural world. We make investments to help the planet where it needs it most, and we support research and science that has a meaningful impact.
Nowhere did Walt Disney express his love of nature more than in Disney's Academy Award-winning nature series, A True Life Adventure. Today, Disney Nature produces films that once again tell nature's story on an epic scale. And as a way to make a tangible difference, Disney Nature is teaming up with you, the audience, by donating a portion of its proceeds to environmental causes through the Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund. For its first film, Earth, Disney Nature, in collaboration with the Nature Conservancy, pledged to plant a tree to restore the rainforest for every ticket sold during its opening week.
So if you went to the movie that first week, included in your ticket price was an investment in one tree, a seedling, in the Atlantic forest.
Of all the rainforests on the planet, the one that is most threatened, most endangered, is the Atlantic coast forest in Brazil. There's just 7% of it still left intact.
How effective was the pledge? Thanks to the many that joined Disney in the effort, over 3 million trees are being planted in the Atlantic forest. Disney Nature made a similar commitment for the opening week of Oceans, this time making a contribution towards the protection of coral reefs. As a result, over 35,000 acres of coral reef are being protected. Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund's activities range far beyond its work with Disney Nature.
The Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund is all about saving wildlife and wild places. And it's about working with the people and the communities in those areas to protect the natural resources around them.
Since 1998, the Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund has given more than $15 million in grants to more than 800 projects in over 110 countries.
Disney's Worldwide Conservation Fund has supported Operation Migration since the very beginning. They've purchased wings for us and aircraft for us and vehicles for us. And to be connected with Disney is just a great honor for us.
50% of the chimpanzee population had injuries related from snares. So Disney has basically given us funds for 3 years to set up a program where we now use hunters to go back into the forest and remove the snares and consequently removing the threat to the chimps.
Together with contributions from our guests, we're funding projects as diverse as the needs of our planet. Grants from the fund are helping to preserve our natural world one project at a time. From planting native trees to supporting advances in veterinary science, from teaching children about conservation to safeguarding threatened wildlife.
Disney is also a pioneer in protecting forests, investing over $7 million to protect forests in Africa, Latin America, and the United States.
Trees are the lungs of the earth, our first defense in combating global climate change. And forests are home to millions of rare and endangered species. So protecting forests protects threatened wildlife. With these investments, we are working with great organizations like Conservation International to curb the destruction of forests by training local communities on how to protect them, by giving them alternative means of making a living.
Protecting wildlife has been a Disney tradition for years. Walt Disney dedicated 1/3 of his planned Florida theme park property to conservation habitat. Today, Disney's largest theme park in the world, Disney's Animal Kingdom, is dedicated to that tradition.
Disney's Animal Kingdom is a theme park about animals, and the underlying theme of the theme park is the intrinsic value of nature itself.
Disney's Animal Kingdom is now home to more than 300 species, which roam over hundreds of acres on open habitat. Those animals help Disney's Animal Kingdom deliver millions of conservation messages to guests every year. The enormous task of caring for Disney's animals at all its properties is handled by the staff at Disney's Animal Programs. Because of the number and diversity of animals under their care, they have become worldwide leaders in animal conservation, helping animals in jeopardy everywhere. One of the top priorities of Disney's conservation mission is to inspire future generations to care more about the planet.
Now imagine if our voices became a million voices, a million friends, a million reasons to work together. That's what Disney's Friends for Change is all about. Friends working together to make a difference, and we're pledging to be a part of it.
Disney's Friends for Change Project Green features popular young Disney stars who help kids help the planet through simple actions they can take in their daily lives.
Send it on!
Another program, specifically for the classroom, Disney's Planet Challenge, is an environmental science competition for schools across the U.S.
We're trying to preserve Spur Cross so everyone can come here and look at the desert. When you're a kid, a lot of adults don't really give you this kind of responsibility. I mean, you're preserving all of this.
Disney is all about children and families. And kids are really concerned about the world they're inheriting. Through our conservation programs, we're helping them discover their passion for the planet in a positive way, a way that empowers them to be part of the solution.